This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style brought to you by Kathy Ireland, Wedding and Resorts. Aloha, I'm Lanai with Cooking Hawaiian Style Season 7, the show that features local chefs and local celebrities and sometimes my good friends. This week in the kitchen, Makua Rothman. Not only can he surf and sing, but he can cook. Let's get cooking.
When you're living on the island, such a diverse Hawaii, when you've tasted all the flavors from the mountain to the sea, we're cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, we're cooking Hawaiian style.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Makua Rothman. Hi, brah.
Aloha.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You know, he was on, what was it, season 4 or 5, and we had to get you back on again.
Oh, mahalo.
You've been doing so many
that.
different things. You just got out of the studio, didn't you?
Yes, I'm just starting on my next album.
Yeah?
About 6 songs in right now. You know, everything's at rough draft, so a lot of changes and stuff to be made, but everything's coming along fine, and can't wait to get that music out there.
Right on. Do you write all your own?
Co-writes.
Co-write?
Nothing solely written by myself.
Yeah. Anything painful? Like you broke up with somebody, you love somebody?
I broke my ribs, broke 6 ribs off of my chest.
That'll give you enough reason.
It's a little bit hard time to sing, but that's about the only pain. You know, I have a wonderful family. Everything's you know, going well for me right now in my life. You know, God's blessed me with beautiful friends and family, and we're here today to share that. Share that with some of those
You just got through touring. Who were you touring with?
I was on tour with Common Kings.
Good for you.
Yeah, that
shout
was
out
awesome.
to the Common Kings. Those guys are
Mahalo
up
brothers
too.
for taking me along and showing me the aloha and showing me the ropes.
Right on. What are you cooking today?
Today we're gonna start off with a little elk chop steak. I mean, I know everybody in Hawaii, you know, everybody likes to eat their version of chop steak, and I figure I change it up a little bit. And you know, I hunt. You know, in my free time, I really like to bow hunt. So
don't tell me you got this.
Yeah, I got this.
How far away?
I was only 21 yards, believe it or not.
You wasn't at a zoo or anything, huh?
No. I didn't get it at Honolulu Zoo.
All right, what do we need to start?
So, you know, just your basic, start off with...
Can I turn this on for you?
Yeah, please turn on that stove. And I'm just gonna start off by just chopping up some garlic.
You got about a handful of garlic. Now this elk is very good if you never had elk. Not fatty.
No, really lean.
Very lean, good for you.
Yeah. All free range, no hormones, no GMOs, you know, none of that stuff.
Yeah. Was this a big one?
Yeah, it was about 900 pounds. It's a place called Angel Fire in New Mexico. And I was fortunate enough to draw an elk tag and had some of my friends out there take me along and show me the ropes. And somehow I was in the bush like 45 minutes. And you know, these guys, they're so good at what they do, they called it right in. You know, elk hunting's a little different than what we do here in Hawaii.
Yeah. We want butter the pan?
Yeah, throw some of that butter in.
How much is it? Is that good enough?
Maybe twice.
Twice, 2 that times? Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll do 2 tablespoons of butter.
So we'll get that going.
All right.
When you want, Lana, you could throw that garlic in there for me. I'm gonna start up on the onions. I just kind of like to cut the onion in half.
What part of the elk are you using, by the way?
So this is a sirloin tip.
Okay.
I ended up eating all of the back strap because it's probably the tenderest, best part of the animal.
That was the first time you used a bow and arrow to shoot an animal?
No, I've been hunting for a while. I've shot a lot of animals.
Yeah. With bow and arrow, though?
Yeah, all with bow. All fair chase, and I don't really, you know, everything I do is for, you know, with all due respect to the animal and out there to, you know, get the food.
Yeah.
And bring it here today. I don't have any heads hanging on my wall or anything like
that.
Back
to the basics,
yeah. It's all about being respectful to the animal and
of course. All right, so you chopped half an onion.
Yes, chopped one onion. I chopped one onion for now. I previously cut up some steak.
That looks good.
Elk steak here. You can throw that in the pan if you want.
Okay, we're just gonna do this side, right?
Just that side. Throw it in.
Right.
So what I do is I like to cut it cross grain. I don't really, you know, sometimes wild game can be a little bit. It can be a little tough sometimes, so you know you want to try and get it across the grain so when you chew it, you can turn on that fire. Maybe a medium heat.
Okay.
And cut it cross grain, so when you chew it, it's a little more tender.
Any salt or pepper? Do you like the salt or pepper?
I like the salt and pepper to taste. You know, no real measurements here. It's all about just
flavor,
getting it in there. You know.
Wow, this smells good.
Nice and easy, nice and simple.
I haven't had elk in years, so I'm looking forward to tasting this one.
Yeah, and now we're gonna add a little bit of oyster sauce.
Okay.
So.
How much oyster sauce you got there?
I use about 1.5 tablespoons for about this much meat because it's kind of a potent taste.
Yeah.
Oyster sauce.
There we go.
And
I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit more, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
So we just get that brown the meat, so it's you know you don't wanna cook the meat all the way through.
Right. Okay.
You wanna leave it a little bit on the rare side when you throw in the onions. Cook the onions down with it.
We got about 20 seconds.
And yeah.
When you come back, we'll put the rest of the stuff in there.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. When we come back, we're gonna make the rest of this chopped steak. This is elk style. If you just joined us, Makua Rothman hanging out with us. It's cooking Hawaiian style.
Aloha.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Elena's Filipino Foods and the new Otani Hotel on Kaimana Beach. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. Makua Rothman making a chopped steak with elk. We just got your elk going. We got some garlic, some what else?
Salt
Oyster
and pepper,
sauce.
Oyster sauce now. So I'm cut up the just basic. Cut the onion in half. Slice it long ways. I like to put a little bit of bell pepper just to get that color in there.
Okay.
You know, some people really like the flavor. You know, for me, it's more just about coloring up the dish, getting a little bit more ingredients in there.
For those people that don't know, you know, are just meeting you for the first time, we're on all over the world now, and they might not know you're a big wave surfer. What do you do when you're not surfing? Because you can't surf all year round, obviously. I mean, not big waves anyway. What do you do in the off season to get ready for that?
Well, I cross train a lot, so we're just getting these onions in here so we can start melting these down. But you know, a lot of the time, a lot of my free time goes into cross training for surfing. You know, it's,
we were talking earlier on a wipeout. I mean, when you're talking about a 40, 50 foot wave, 60, 70 foot wave, how long do you think is the longest you've been under the water?
25, 30 seconds you're under for 2 waves. I've had a 2-wave hold down and it's not fun, so you got to prepare your mind and your body for whatever comes.
I can't even do 10 seconds in a shower. I mean, and you got to imagine you're paddling, you're burning all this oxygen already, and then you get up and then you wipe out, and then that's...
Yeah, big wave surfing is something that you should do, growing up your whole life. It's more of a lifestyle than just... there's a lot of things out there, life vests and blow-up suits that you can just throw on, and everybody thinks they're a big wave surfer. Growing up on the North Shore, being mentored by Derek Donner and Laird Hamilton, some of the best watermen in the world, and I was blessed. And now here I am today, 2015 Big Wave World Champion.
Yeah, congratulations.
I record music. My next album coming on. I have a beautiful family. I have 2 boys and a girl. Thor, Nalia, and Kaleo.
So that means you get plenty of free time then.
Yeah, a lot of free time.
Wait, where's wipeout? Because you've had a really bad wipeout. Where was it and what happened?
My worst wipeout, I had 2 pretty bad ones. I ripped my whole chin off in 2012, tore my jaw. So all of this is probably not the best thing to talk about when you're cooking, but that was gone. Then I took 6 ribs off of my sternum, the rib heads. Separated, and
Oh my gosh!
It's been a long, tough road.
That was in Tahiti, right?
No, that was in
Tahiti.
Puerto Escondido, Mexico. My ribs
in Mexico.
The
jaw was in Tahiti. Oh my goodness! I can't imagine.
Like I said, it's all about preparation. Just like this dish, you gotta prepare and get ready to.
Wow! Look at that segue. He's done cooking shows before. All right, so this is done.
Yeah, everything's done. You can turn the fire off.
All right, I'm gonna just plate this right here.
Yep.
All right. What do you have a title for your next album?
I'm not sure. Anybody out there in cyber world, everything's about the internet and Facebook. You guys want to hit me up at Makua Rothman on Instagram.
I think you should do a contest.
Or Makua Kai Rothman on Facebook. You want to put your suggestions for an album cover? That might be actually a really good way to
we'll do a
name
contest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And whatever name that you choose, then they win something, you know. Like a surfboard or something.
We'll do a prize pack. We'll do some Ruka clothes.
We'll do a prize pack.
A surfboard and an album. So
there you go. That looks awesome.
You guys heard it
right
first
there.
here on Cooking Hawaiian Style.
All right. I just came up with it. All right. When we come back, what are you going to make?
When we come back, we're going to go into some ahi poke. You know, right now it's ahi season in Hawaii.
Yeah.
You know, we might as well go with the times.
All right. When we come back, Makua Rothman hanging out in the kitchen is cooking Hawaiian style. Look at that. That looks good, bro.
This segment of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Auntie Lilikoi and Salty Wahine.
Aloha and welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. Makua Rothman is hanging out with us. We just made his elk chop steak. Yeah, that was on him, bro. We're gonna come back and look at that again. What are you gonna make for us now?
Well, we're gonna go for the Hawaiian style poke.
All right. Poke has been popping up everywhere. Haven't you seen that? All over the West
It's
Coast.
like it's a trend, a trendy thing nowadays. So we got some island caught poke here from my friends on the North Shore. We're just gonna cube this up real quick.
By the way, for those of you who are watching for the first time, you know, Cooking Hawaiian Style is all about these recipes that our parents and our grandparents and our ancestors have made. Poke means to cube or slice, and that's where the term came from. And I think the best way, you know, because so many people are opening up poke shops, you got to understand that the fish is not fresh. If the fish smell bad, don't eat it.
Yeah, don't use it.
Yeah, don't use it at all. Go fry it or something, right?
Yeah, so we just cube it up here real quick.
Okay. And we got just two pieces there for us. That's just for me and you.
Just like that.
All right.
Real simple. We're gonna just go with an onion here.
Okay.
We're gonna
just dice it.
Just dice up this onion real quick here.
When you're making a song, do you ever what inspires you when you get in the studio or when you write?
You know, just things in life. You know, I've been through a lot. You know, growing up, some of my first album was you know, about the way I grew up and some of the hardships, some of the loves I've been through. Some of the things, actually a song that I'm gonna sing later on today is actually about, you know, what I kind of felt was going on in the world with the turmoil and everything.
We need some more aloha.
Just try and get a lot more aloha in your heart, and you know, every day. You know, you don't have to be Hawaiian to spread aloha. You don't have to be Hawaiian to get that aloha spirit to the world. You just feel it, you live it, and you respect everybody, and that's just good enough.
All right, so we got a handful of green onion.
Yeah, we got some green onion here.
Right, you've done this before, huh?
Don't say that before I cut my finger. So yeah, some green onion, some round onion, fish, Hawaiian alai salt, and we got some inomona here. So.
Yeah, I just want you guys to take a look at the Hawaiian alai salt. We have 3 different types of Hawaiian salt. We got the clear, the black, and of course the alai. This is one of my favorites, the pink one. All right, so what are you gonna do there?
Drizzle just a little bit of sesame oil in the bowl at the bottom.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add our fish. We're gonna go with the poke cubes here.
So you're gonna just add a little bit so you get a hint of it.
Just a little bit of the essence, because we don't want to put too much.
You don't want to bury it. You don't want to bury it.
Sesame oil is quite strong sometimes, you know. So onion, you kind of gotta. If you cut too much onion, it's not a big deal. You just put as much, you know. You just eyeball it and see.
Green onion.
Add some green onion in there, and then let's go lanai with a pinch of salt.
We'll do some Hawaiian salt.
Yeah, maybe one more time like that.
Yeah, you know, when they talk about, I asked a chef one time, why do they make them so high when they do it? So it aerates. So you get the air to get the salt and that scent, smell in it as well. What do we got here?
Let's get some inomona. Let's crush some kukui nuts here.
Yes, here we go. This is one of the keys right here.
Yep, maybe just a little bit more. There we go.
All right.
And we're just gonna, you wanna do this?
Yeah, you go ahead. You do that. Yeah.
So just, you know, mix it up. Nice and easy.
Simple. Don't overdo it. A lot of people making poke with too much stuff.
A lot of people nowadays, everything's about the spicy and the mayonnaise and this and that. This is more your traditional style poke with just, and
Hawaiians are simple people, aren't they? There you go. All right, when we come back, you're gonna make a dessert for us. What are you making?
I'm gonna have some banana, some kalo, coconut milk, and a hint of maple syrup.
And your mom, this is your mom's recipe, right?
Yeah, well, you know, competing all my life, my mom always wanted me to have the best, you know, nutrition and stuff. So this was a little secret power dish she would give me.
All right, don't go anywhere. Come back. We'll be cooking some more with Makua Rothman. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style. This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style brought to you by MidWeek and Aloha Shoyu. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. Well, we couldn't end the show without doing dessert. What are you going to make for us?
I'm going to make my mom's secret. It's not a secret anymore, but kalo banana, coconut milk, and some maple syrup.
Okay. Do I need to light this up for you?
Yeah, you can just start heating up the pan just a little bit, not too much. We're going to start by cutting this kalo.
All right.
Given to us by the good folks there at Taro Brand.
Mahalo for the taro.
Mahalo for the taro.
You know, a lot of people have been asking about kalo and taro, as you call it. You can order it now online. You know, you can go to all these different websites to get it.
That's
they send it to you anywhere, pretty much anywhere in the world. Of course, you're going to pay for shipping, but one of the healthiest foods you can eat in the world. Right when you're born here in Hawaii, there's two things they give you: mom's breast milk and poi.
Well, my son is just starting to eat. He's 5 months. He's gonna make 6 months soon, and he's 5 days into eating. And the first food that we give him is poi, which is mashed down kalo, as we call it here in Hawaii.
So we would just take this and mash it up to more like a pudding substance.
And put it with water. So here we go. We're just cubing up this kalo. Now we can get to the bananas. You wanna peel these bananas?
You know, we got the best bananas in the world, by the way.
These are straight from my tree.
Yeah, this is apple banana, ice cream banana we have here in Hawaii. So
I like to just cut it in half.
You notice he asked me for peel the bananas because I'm good at it.
And just kind of chunk it. Try and match the size of the.
I like this already. This is a healthy dessert.
Yeah, well, you know, we figure cooking Hawaiian style, and so, you know, where could we go? Where could these people go to check out these recipes?
You got to go to our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. Look at it, my new co-host has just taken over, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime. Okay, I got the pan going hot here.
Okay, so what we want to do is, we don't want to get the pan too hot right away.
Okay, I'm going to put them on low.
We got the bananas cut up, the kalo cut up. First thing I want to do is put the bananas in.
Okay. It's almost like a bananas Foster, huh?
Yeah, so, cook those bananas down just a little bit.
I'm going to get a spatula here to get this going.
There you go. Some banana there.
Okay.
Add a little bit of coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Stir that up just a hair for me, please. Yeah, get that thing going in there, okay.
All right.
So when the fire, it doesn't matter if your fire is really hot or really down. A little bit hotter is better. It kind of caramelizes the coconut milk, actually.
And we want to keep this moving a little bit?
Yeah, like so you want to cook that down till your bananas get, you want to use really ripe bananas.
Yeah.
Cook it down till they're a little bit soft. Then you come in and we'll add the kalo.
All right.
You can start mixing that kalo up there.
Okay. Add the kalo.
Add the kalo. And
all right.
So
see, when you talk about kalo, the winds start blowing. All right.
So as soon as we get that mixed up and everything together, I like to just add a little bit of maple syrup. This is some organic maple syrup.
Okay. How much are we going to put in there?
Just, you know, more to taste than anything.
Okay.
You get that maple syrup in there, stir it up, cook it down till it's a nice consistency where it gets a little bit thicker. As you cook it, the kalo and the coconut milk will start breaking down. It'll give a little bit of thickness.
All right.
To
and that's
consistency. And that's it. You enjoy hot or cold.
Yeah,
and,
I love it.
Thank you very much.
Very simple.
For having me. And,
no, we're gonna come back and sing. You're not leaving yet.
I hope you guys out there enjoy my recipes.
You're not leaving yet. Get the full measurements on cookinghawaiianstyle.com. You're gonna get this till it gets a thicker consistency, and we'll show you what it looks like in just a minute. All right. So don't go anywhere. Makua's gonna sing. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style. This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style brought to you by Highway Inn and Cropsticks. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. It's my favorite part of the show. I get to taste the food. Makua, thank you so much for being on the show. It's always an honor to have you.
Thank you very much.
And it's exciting to watch you and perform and sing and surf and cook now. Your new album coming out soon. Can you play something from the new album?
This is from my first album, the Soundwave album.
All right. Let's hear it.
Mahalo Hawaii for supporting me and everything I do. I appreciate you guys very much. Aloha. Cause our government, they tell us a story. Oh yes, it's a story. Cause our government, They tell us a story, oh yes, it's a story, because they're sending our children to war. What the hell are they fighting for? They're fighting for their money and they're fighting for greed. But yet it's our children who need what we need. One love and one voice, it's our choice. My people say we need is one love and one voice. It's our choice, my people say.
I like your brother. Poke is awesome. Get the recipes at cookinghawaiianstyle.com. And the dessert, I can't believe how simple it is.
Mom's secret.
Mahalo, Mom. And of course, the elk chopped steak. Pretty awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep playing, brother. I want to hear the rest of the song. Make sure you guys join us next week. And thanks for watching Cooking Hawaiian Style.
And so you want you to succeed in this world of ignorance that you see. When you distract them with the technology to turn into your leaderships. So no longer can we let this be. My people, please listen to me. What we need, one love and one voice. It's our choice. My people say we need is one love and one voice. It's our choice. My people say, yeah, 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 I say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Aloha, everybody.
Good job, bro.